Visual management is central to Lean. It means to be able to control, to see and understand a process in the area just by sight. So schedules, standard work procedures, performance data, quality maintenance plans are all visible, easily accessible, and up to date. In fact, this is really the litmus test of a lean organization. If you visit an operation and these things are not there or out of date, then they're probably far off from being lean. Now, one of the things that are most important to visually manage is the data. So having the performance data, the KPIs displayed right on the production lines or wherever the operations are happening. This is usually done with dedicated display boards, maybe with printouts or with a whiteboard that's updated by pen. Or, 21st century, having dedicated display screens mounted on the wall. Some prime examples of good visual management then would be having the daily production data printed out on simple charts next to the lines, or the supervisors having a big whiteboard of their own that they can update with maybe cards, maybe stickers, maybe by hand and pen, to control the process, but to share the information with everyone during the shift. The data must be visually available to those who need it and to make decisions and track metrics in a real-time, relevant fashion. So let's think of some examples of visual management and how people adopt this philosophy. Well, it could be having transparent plastic guards on their machines to allow the operators to look inside and to see the working of the machine and spot problems earlier. We mentioned the performance data and having that displayed next to each production area so everyone can see what's going on. In a lot of businesses, it's popular to have status lights. These make stoppages really immediately visible. So if a machine stops, a red light comes on and everyone on the shop floor can see that that process has stopped. These are called andon lights. They look like little traffic lights, red, yellow, green on a stick often. Now, maybe your business has an important project going on, and you could display the progress of that project written up on a poster in the common room. So then everyone can see how the project is progressing, not just the project manager on his computer. Another popular way could be putting red tags on anything that's been reported as a maintenance problem. So this has a few benefits. It means the person who reports the problem knows it's been noted. It lets the maintenance people see and find the thing that's been reported really quickly. And it stops the problem getting forgotten. If that red tag is still on the thing, then everyone knows it still hasn't been sorted out, and it's a reminder to stop it being lost and also to incentivize some action too. Probably the most popular way of using visual management is part of, often used in 5S, is shadow boards. So shadow boards are where there's a specific place for usually the tools, for every tool. So maybe you have a hammer and on the wall you draw an outline of a hammer and the hammer belongs exactly there on its peg. And if it's missing, it's really easy to see. It can seem a bit quaint or silly, but knowing exactly where all of your tools are and stopping them getting lost saves a lot of time. It fits in with the standard work as well. Now imagine if you're an aircraft engine repair technician, and at the end of the day, after working on a $10 million aeroplane engine, yeah, I know, you are missing a spanner, well, at least it was nice and easy to notice that you were missing a spanner because you could see that it wasn't back in its place. So what does the visual management look like in your area? Can you walk into the area and see how it's doing from the easily accessible, up-to-date performance data? Can someone else who's not from your area come in and see how it's doing, see the performance data, how it's doing, if the process is running correctly, if everything's in its place? If they can, then, hey, we're a long way on to being well visually managed.